با اپلیکیشن گلگیفت از هر جای دنیا که هستین، هر کسی رو که دوست دارین بی بهانه خوشحال کنین.
Hi, my name is Anne from Bluminous.com, and today we're going to show you how to make a centerpiece with hydrangeas and dahlias. So today we're doing the hydrangeas centerpiece out of a lo-mein dish, but it's not limited to just this particular type of vase or plate. You can use them in any form of box, wooden box, or any type of vase that you wish, but the technique is similar. So to start off, we're going to use the Oasis floral foam. Floral foam comes in a block like this, but for this particular size, I chose to cut it into half with a floral knife, or you can use any kitchen knife just to cut it down the middle. And the way to hydrate the Oasis foam is just to leave it directly in water. It could be a large bucket of water or your sink. You can fill it up with water and just leave them. The key is not to push or pressure it down, so that there's no air bubble in the center, so that make sure the foam has enough water to hydrate your flowers. And while we let that soak, I have something that's already done. Okay, so you would just put the block of foam on the plate and press it down to secure it. And you can use your kitchen knife or the floor knife just to clean out the edge to give it a clean look. Trim it off the sides, the edges, and tape it down so it doesn't move. Make sure your hand's not wet. And we're using waterproof tape. So all the way around, and pull so it has that tightness to it, and make sure it grip. Use a knife to cut it, or a scissor. And one more. And now you have your base of the foam and the plate. We're going to start with the hydrangeas. We're going to cut them at a certain length at an angle. But you want to eye it so that when you insert it into the foam, it doesn't come all the way across the other side. They want to stay in the center. And so you want to cut it a little shorter. And also it's important to cut off these eyes, this extra piece, so that when you insert it, it doesn't create a bigger hole, so that the smaller end, the smaller part can stay secure into the foam. And it's another important thing when you work with flowers in an Oasis foam is a one insertion action, no in and out, because this is your water source for your flower. So when you want to insert it, make sure it's a one try, and that's the way you want it. So you want to take a look and plan out where you want to put it and place it one time. So I'll start with the center, just to start the top, so we have a focal point. Again, remove the eyes, maybe a little shorter, and directly in. So it must have hit the other stem inside. So once you take it out, you have to cut the stem and insert it at some other point, not at the same point. So already you can see the roundness with this. Okay, and I'm going to place it up here better. So now you have the basic of the 4 points with the top, and you can fill it in with all the gaps with more hydrangeas. So in between the two, insert one here, and that closes up the gap. So continue to fill in the gap with more hydrangeas, cutting the stem at an angle. So you have a round base of hydrangeas, and now we're going to fill in the holes and the gaps with the flowers. We're going to use, and since this is a big gap right here, I'm going to use a larger dahlia. Again, just cut the stem at a certain angle. And this type of arrangement, it is not restricted to just only dahlias, but you can use roses in these as well. Just follow the same technique. It's just spreading them out so the color is even between the purple or the red or the peach, whichever color palette you choose to use. But spacing out the flower so that the color is balanced. And on the dahlia stems, there's the smaller buds you can actually use if you like to have that more of a not so clean, perfect look, which I like to insert the buds in there, just create a little height and length so that then you can reuse the buds as well. So you want to just use your artistic eye and make sure everything's balanced, the color. Yep, and just to demonstrate that besides not just restricted to dahlias, you can use roses, or you can add roses onto the mix. Let's use a cream one to go well with the white and the purple. Same concept, we cut it at an angle. So say right here, it's a little hollow. Just add a rose in there. And it's fuller. Or maybe you have a necklace. So you start out with one flower and then you can just add more to add the texture. Create that and you would repeat all around. And that's how simple a centerpiece with floral oasis can be. So now you can go make them.
با اپلیکیشن گلگیفت از هر جای دنیا که هستین هر کسی رو که دوست دارین بی بهانه خوشحال کنید.